guys, it's Meg and welcome back or welcome to my channel if you're new. Today I'm filming one of my most requested videos, my most viewed videos that I get on my channel, and if my channel is known for anything, it is this. I am going to be doing my updated vinyl collection for 2024. I do think this is a little bit overdue. Do an updated vinyl collection every single year. I do think this one is actually a little bit overdue. Even though my channel says a year ago, I definitely think it has been a little bit longer than a year. So yeah, as you guys may know, if you are subscribed to me, then you know that I do a lot of vinyl shopping, have a lot of vinyl hauls on my channel. I buy a lot of records. Let's just say that this is one of the biggest vinyl updates I think I will ever do on my channel. I've let it slip away from me and that's my fault. I should have done this sooner so I didn't have so much to show you. I'm overwhelmed. Actually, I had to rewatch my last vinyl collection video just to see where I got up to on my collection. So I was trying to gather all the vinyl that I don't think I've shown you like in a vinyl collection video. I have done a lot of single videos on a lot of these records, so you may have already seen these vinyl, but you haven't seen them all together in like a vinyl collection video. Hopefully I haven't missed any records out. If you are subscribed to my channel, you notice I haven't showed a particular vinyl that I've done a video on in the past. Let me know in the comments. I think I've got everything. I don't know, literally they're surrounding me. I feel really overwhelmed. So I don't want to keep this intro too long because we have a lot to get through. Oh, just quickly before we start, like I have mentioned, I have a lot of vinyl collections on my channel. I will never ever show my whole record collection in one video because there is way too much to show you. So I have, I think, 4 vinyl collection videos on my channel, something like that. I'll link them all in the description box down below if you want to see my entire collection, and just go watch those videos individually. Also, I'm only going to be showing you my 12 inches. I'm not going to be showing you my 7-inch records. I'm going to be doing that in a separate video of like a 7-inch record collection, so that is not included within what I'm about to show you. Enough disclaimers, let's just get onto the video. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the Taylor Swift records. Let's start off with a bang in no particular order. We have Speak Now, Taylor's version. You guys would have seen the fiasco I had on my channel with this record, how they sent me a faulty one and I got 2 of the same discs. I used to have the Violet Orchid one, something like that, and then I had to send that back to Taylor's team, and then I repurchased it and I actually got the Lilac Marble pressing, which is the one I wanted. I'm not going to go into too much depth for the records because I have done unboxings on them, so I don't really think there's any point showing you all the features because I have done a lot of individual unboxings on a lot of these records. So again, if there's a vinyl that you want to see in closer detail, go ahead on my channel. There's probably a video about it on there somewhere. This one is a gatefold, looks like this, and the pressing is gorgeous. I am aware I do need inner sleeves and outer sleeves. I am going to purchase them. I have bought a lot of concert tickets. I've ordered a lot of vinyl. Vinyl sleeves are not my priority at the moment, but I am going to get them, I promise. This is absolutely stunning. Absolutely stunning. I did really like the Orchid one, but this one just was more Speak Now to me. Next Taylor Swift one is the Tortured Poets Department. This is the manuscript version. I was going to get I think it's the Bolter version. I really love the alternate cover of that, and I was so close to getting it, but I was like, no, because I need to be sensible with money and I'm not a variant collector. As much as I'd love to be a variant collector, I can't do that. So yeah, this is the manuscript, but this is a gorgeous record because it's actually like a book. So you have a poem from Stevie Nicks, and this is like almost a book with like all the lyrics. It is stunning. I have gone in full detail on this on my channel. Yeah, it's a beautiful record, and I think it is one of her best like presented records, and it is a gorgeous bone white. I don't think it's called bone. I think I've just made that up. It's white. No, unfortunately I didn't get the signed one because the signed ones went on sale when I was at a concert. I had no way of getting them. I noticed it when I got out the concert and I tried to purchase one. Wasn't quick enough. Okay, next moving on to Taylor Swift 1989. So this is the stolen version. I don't think I've ever shown this in a record collection before. I'm sorry if I have. This is the stolen version. I got this, I can't remember when I got this. I think I got this off of eBay. So in my collection, I really want to collect all the stolen versions just so my whole Taylor Swift discography is complete. So I do want to get the stolen versions, but I refuse to buy them from a big retailer because I don't want any profits to go to anyone they shouldn't. So I only buy the stolen versions off of like eBay, Vinted, Depop, so it's only going to that individual seller. So I got this off eBay brand new for literally like £20, something like that. Yeah, 1989 is one of my favourite Taylor albums, so I had to get this. It is just a standard black. Just a PSA as well, if a record is standard black, I won't bother showing you, but if it's coloured or a special edition, I will show you. Now, what's quite ironic is I literally just said about the Tortured Poets Department that I'm not a variant collector. I'm not a variant collector as much as I'd love to be a variant collector. I can't do that. Yeah, that kind of went all out the window. So I bought 4 out of the 5 colour variants of 1989 Taylor version. Right. 1989, I had some reasons. 1989 is one of my favourite Taylor albums, and the colour pressings, like, oh my god, my favourite colours are like pastel colours. Anything pastel immediately has my heart. Like, all my channel branding has always had pastel colours in it, and probably from my room, maybe not like the odd bit, but like a lot of my room's colour scheme is pastel colours. So when I saw that the 1989 Taylor's version was all pastel, it felt rude not to get. So I'm going to go through them very quickly because I have done a whole unboxing on all these variants. So here's the first variant. It's the Crystal Blue Skies pressing, and they all have unique photos on the inside of the gatefold. This is like a different blue. I don't have a blue like this in my collection. It is stunning. It's like, I guess like the name of it, Crystal Blue Skies, but it's gorgeous. Next we have the Sunrise Boulevard Yellow pressing. It's probably my least favourite alternate cover out of all of them, but it's still so cute. Again, this is what the gatefold looks like, and then the pressing itself is stunning pastel yellow. Like, look at that. This is the Aquamarine Green edition. I love this album cover. I think it is one of the best covers. That's what the front and the back looks like. Again, the gatefold, all the photos are different. Like I said, I have done an individual video on this, so I'm not going to go too much into it. This green. Can you see why I bought all the variants now? The only variant I didn't purchase was the orange variant, just because I wasn't a fan of it. I know you got a bonus track on it, especially because it didn't have an alternate cover. I'm not gonna lie, if it had another alternate cover, I probably would have bought it, but the fact it looked the exact same as the Crystal Blue Skies, I was like, I don't need it. And last but not least, I have the beautiful Rose Garden Pink pressing. Pink and green are my favourite colours. As soon as I saw that this was a thing, I had to have it. No more needs to be said, to be honest. Okay, they were all my brand new Taylor records. Now let's go into my vinyl from movies and soundtracks, musicals, stuff like that. So I actually love getting movie soundtracks. I mainly get movie soundtracks because I either have an attachment to the film or the show, or simply I quite love the music of it. I actually have quite a few soundtracks, so let's go through them now. One of my most recent ones I got was a Stranger Things season 3 pressing. I don't know if this is an unpopular opinion or a popular one, I don't know. I think season 3 is the best season that Stranger Things has come out with so far. Obviously we haven't had season 5 yet. I know that's the finale, which I'm actually really sad about because I love Stranger Things. But yeah, out of all the seasons that are out now, season 3 is the best one in my opinion. I got this off Vinted. I actually bought it for free. I initially paid £20 for it, but then Vinted said that my package got lost. So then I applied for a refund. The seller did get compensated as well. Like, he got his like money as well that he was selling it for, so he didn't miss out. And then 2 weeks later, after I got issued a refund, this came through the door. So I got this for free. So always a win. This is what the back looks like. And then this is the gatefold. So the sleeves I really like as well. So they have the characters on them. So you've got 11, Mike, Lucas and Max on one sleeve. Let me just show you this pressing. Look at that. It's like a white and pink or purple, whatever colour that is. Look how stunning. Oh my god. This pressing is beautiful. Obviously this record isn't in the best condition, but again, when you buy secondhand, you can't really expect too much. And then the sleeve just has the remaining characters. So we've got Will, Dustin, Steve, Robin. We have Joyce, Hopper, Nancy, and Jonathan. If you want to know who my favourite character is from Stranger Things, it is Steve. It has always been Steve. And I'll just show you this pressing as well because it is slightly different. Oh, look at that. Absolutely beautiful. If it looks like I'm touching the grooves, I promise you I'm not. It's not my first rodeo. I am only touching the little lip of the records. I'm not gonna lie, we're going into Disney territory at the moment. Next, I have 2 picture discs in the sleeve because I don't trust the sleeves that they come in. So I have 2 discs in here. I have the Beauty and the Beast picture disc, and I also have the Lady and the Tramp. Okay, so here is the Beauty and the Beast pressing. It is the picture disc. I got this off of Vinted for literally £16, I think I paid for this. One of my favourite Disney movies, so I had to have it on a record. The only thing with these pressings is they come in these awful plastic sleeves, which are not protective at all. That's why I've kind of stored them together. And then we have the Lady and the Tramp pressing. Lady and Tramp's one of my favourite Disney films again. One side it has Lady and the other side it has Tramp. I don't really play these. These are mainly just for collector's purposes. I don't really play them Like I said, it's mainly for like the nostalgia. I literally collect records for so many different reasons. I collect them for the pure love out of the album, because I'm a big fan of the artist, because I have a sentiment to the album, or I grew up watching or listening to the soundtrack, anything like that. Like this one's nostalgia, that's why I have that in my collection. Even if I don't listen to it, I just love having it in my collection. Next, moving on, so for the 100th anniversary of Disney, they released a bunch of their soundtracks on these brand new pressings. Some were like swirls, some were new colours that were like exclusive and like to celebrate the release of 100 years of Disney. So I got a hold of two of them that I really loved. I did want to get the Pocahontas soundtrack because look at this pressing. Look how stunning that is. But I wanted to get these ones first because these were my favourites. So the first one we have is Mulan. I absolutely love this movie and I genuinely think Mulan has one of the best soundtracks. So this is the Ruby Red and Obsidian vinyl. They've released this on a picture disc before like they have with the Beauty and the Beast one, but I really wanted this pressing. I didn't want the picture disc. First of all, album cover is really cool, and then this is what the back looks like. If I'm looking up here, it's because I'm using my mirror as a viewfinder and I like to make sure I'm getting it in shot. So I have still kept the factory seal on it because I haven't got a sleeve for it yet. So I wanted to kind of protect it, so that's why that's still on there. This pressing, you are actually gonna gag. I can't. Are you kidding me? Are you actually joking? This is probably the most fitting pressing they could have done for Mulan. I'm sorry, this, I couldn't have picked a more perfect design. When I saw this one, I immediately bought it. I literally, honestly, my body literally just checked out without even thinking about it. I got the Tangled soundtrack. This is my favourite Disney movie of all time. She is my favourite princess. It's my favourite Disney movie. Like, it is amazing. So I had to have this on record. I've wanted the vinyl of it for a very long time. Again, I don't play it often. I purely have it just because of my love for the film. When I saw that this was a pressing, I actually pre-ordered this. That's how excited I was about it. Here's what the front looks like and here's what the back looks like. I have the Stargazer Lily and Ivory pressing. What a name. I just want to say whoever was on the design team for all of these records, give them a raise, because are you joking? The colours, I don't have a record like this in my collection. It is beautiful. It's beautiful. I can't fault it. However, the only thing that I will fault about this record is it doesn't have Kingdom Dance on it. That was one thing I was a little bit gutted about, that they didn't have Kingdom Dance on here. But it's okay because the pressing is stunning, so win some, you lose some. Next Disney vinyl is the Moana soundtrack. I love Moana. I think it is such a good movie. It is a banger. I watch it every summer. It's such a vibe. And again, I think this is one of the best soundtracks in a Disney film. I think it's so good. I mainly like the side 1 over side 2 more. I think it's a really nice soundtrack. It did release like a ocean kind of variant where it looked like the sea, and oh my god, it was beautiful. But because I just spent so much money on those two, I was like, let me just get this off like Depop. So I literally got this for £10 and it is just standard black pressing. The final Disney vinyl that I have is the live action Little Mermaid. I thought this was a very good remake. My favourite live action remake is Cinderella, the 2015 one with Lily James, but this comes very close second. I thought it was great. I really enjoyed it and I really like the songs in it as well. And I thought is it Hal or Hallie? I'm so sorry. I don't know how it's pronounced, but her voice was perfect for the role, so I had to get it on record because the sound of her voice is beautiful. Again, this is a gatefold, really high quality photo as well. Like, this photo is so clear, and this is just standard black pressing. Okay, now moving on to the rest of my movie soundtracks. We have Mamma Mia, Here We Go Again. I really want to get Mamma Mia the soundtrack, but it's really hard to find. Like, not many places are selling it for like a good price. But yeah, so I got Here We Go Again. I got this from HMV on sale for literally like £15, so I grabbed it. And obviously, if you're familiar with Mamma Mia, it is a lot of the songs from ABBA, but just covered by the cast of Mamma Mia. Absolutely love Amanda Seyfried's voice as well. Like, I think it's so pretty. And again, Lily James is in this, so I love it. It's such a good film. This is what the gatefold looks like. Again, just standard black. This one's a little bit random. This is The Sound of Music. As you can see, it is very old. I actually got this in a charity shop for literally 50p. I paid for this. I purely bought this again out of nostalgia. This movie reminds me of my mum and I watched it a lot when I was a kid, so I purely got this out of nostalgia purposes. As you can see, it is very old. It is definitely an original pressing, 1965. She's an old gal, but she's cute. And then my final movie soundtrack I have is Barbie the album. Despite what anyone says, I was so happy with this movie. I really loved it. I thought it was cast perfectly. No one else could have played Barbie like Margot did. Ken, oh my god, Ryan Gosling, perfect. Like, I can't fault it at all. I grew up with Barbie. I always had such a great like attachment to Barbie. She was definitely like a role model for me growing up. I absolutely loved Barbie when I was younger. Like, she was my world. So when this movie came out, I was so excited for it. So this one actually does come with a little fold out poster, which is of Margot in like the dream house. Oh sorry, Barbie in the dream house. And then on the back it just has like the credits to the songs. There are so many different pressings of this, but this is the one that I got. So first off, the sleeve is so fun. I absolutely love that. I kind of wish that was the album cover. That would look really cool. Right, this pressing is not my favorite. It's cool, but it's so bright. What was this called? I think this was called like the hot pink pressing. It is so neon. It actually hurts my eyes to look at it. I don't know. This looks very plastic though, so it does match the vibe. I do kind of wish I got a different pressing of it, but again, I'm not that fussed. I've just realised tradition in my vinyl collections is I do like a favourite songs thing, but I haven't been doing that for the past, how many albums we've gone through? 15. You know what? Should I start doing my favourite songs for the rest of the records I'm going to show you? I'll start doing that. I'm not about to go back on myself. Okay, so the next category is going through all of the single artists records. So these are the solo artists that I've got like one album of, maybe two. Yeah, just kind of like miscellaneous is not really a category. They just kind of the rest of the vinyl in my collection. Starting off strong, this was one of my biggest ISOs throughout my whole vinyl collecting hobby. This has been one of my biggest ISOs and I finally got a hold of it. When I first started collecting records in 2018, I wanted this. Conan is one of those artists that is like never out in the UK. Like, it's so hard to find his vinyl in stores. This is one of my biggest achievements in my vinyl collecting. Loads of people are commenting under that video as well that this is quite easy for them to find, but in the UK this is literally non-existent. You cannot find this. If you were to go in a record store now, unless they have like archives or something, you are never going to find this. Prove me if I'm wrong. Maybe I was not looking in the right areas, but I was looking for this for like 6 years. This is the pressing that I got. It is definitely one of the most beautiful pressings I have in my entire collection. It is like this gorgeous marbled like sea glass is the best way that I can describe it. It is absolutely stunning. I just can't get over it. It is beautiful, and it's my first 10-inch vinyl as well. Okay, next we have Declan McKenna, What Do You Think About the Car? My best friend and I saw him recently in Brighton. He was amazing. He's one of my favourite artists at the moment. But yeah, this is such a good album. This is, oh my god, this is actually such a great debut album. Here's what the back looks like. My favourite song, obviously like Brazil is the one that blew him up, and that is one of my favourite songs ever. But if we're not sticking with Brazil, I'd say, oh my god, my favourite is Why Do You Feel So Down and Listen to Your Friends. This actually came with a little CD. The CD is actually back there. I can't bother to get it, but it came with a CD. This is what the sleeve looks like. It's really, really cool. It is just standard black pressing. But yeah, I literally bought this in a record store in Brighton, literally the day after we saw him, because I was like, I have to commemorate this trip. And I have his newest album, What Happened to the Beach. This is a really good album as well. This was the tour that we saw him on. Super great. As you can see, it is signed. I absolutely love the silver Sharpie. I think it's really complimentary to the album cover, so I'm glad he picked that. I'll keep the sleeve in there. And that's what the back looks like. It is a gatefold. I'd say my favourites of this album are Elevator Hum, Bullard's Dinner and Wine, and Mezzanine is my favourites. Or is my favourites? Are my favourites. I can speak, I promise. It is a gatefold, so it looks like this. It does come with a little booklet, and this is such a cool like little retro booklet. It's a really cool vibe, just him like creating the album and stuff. And this pressing I absolutely love. It is a cow print pressing. This is the album cover. So cool because there's cows in the background. I just love it. In case anyone comments, no, I never have problems with picture discs. I have like 5 picture discs in my collection and they all sound perfect. Not even that, I think I've got more than that now. Yep, and I've never had an issue with them personally. Moving on, we have Beyonce Renaissance. This is the collector's edition. This was a really hard find for me for the longest time to get it for like a good price, and I managed to find it on eBay for £45. Brand new as well. It was sealed and everything. The cover looks like, here's what the back looks like. Me and my best friends went on this tour and oh my gosh, It was an amazing show. Her performing in a stadium. I'm not a big fan of stadiums, I can't lie. I don't really like them as a venue. I think they're too big. I prefer like arenas. Honestly, this tour would have been let down if she performed in arena. Like, she had to perform in a stadium for this tour and she did not disappoint. So this collector's edition, as you can see, it's quite chunky. It comes with a massive fold out poster. It's like double-sided, massive. I'm not going to fully unwrap it. Again, I've got a whole video unboxing this in depth. It comes with a booklet as well, which basically is like credits, lyrics and stuff like that. The pressings are just standard black. It would have been a really cool opportunity if they were made silver. I will just show you the sleeves because they're quite cool, so you can like match her face up like that. And the other side is like that. I hope I'm showing that correctly. Oh, my hair is coming out. It looks a bit crazy to leave down. I don't think I can leave it down. Can I? Should I leave it down? Screw it, I'm just gonna leave it down for now. I can't put it back up. Do I look weird? I'll put it back up in a minute. Let's just go on to the next one. Next we have Conan Gray's Found Heaven. This is the alternate vinyl. I am seeing him in November, which I'm super excited about. I can't wait to see Conan live. I was following Conan since his YouTube channel. Literally, I was watching him like do like what's in my bag videos and stuff. Like, I've watched him in his YouTube days, so I'm so happy to be seeing him live. I absolutely love his music, so I'm very excited. Here's what the front cover looks like, and here's what the back cover looks like. This very much gives me Romeo and Juliet, like the Leo version though. Very much this vibe. This is the Ali Rose alternate cover. It does come with a big fold out poster. The pressing itself looks like this. It looks deep purple on camera, but in person, it's like a translucent like magenta. Super cool, matches the vibe very well. Okay, I'm putting my hair back. It feels too crazy to just have free like this. Okay, let's move on. I should show this Beyonce. This is so unorganized. This is Beyonce Act 2 Cowboy Carter. Now, this vinyl caused a little bit of a stir online because this actually doesn't have the full album pressed on it. He's actually released Cowboy Carter Collector's Edition, which is like this, like an actual box set. I would have got that if I hadn't bought this, but if I'm being honest, I'm not a big fan of this project, so I don't feel I need to get the collector's edition. With Renaissance, I absolutely adore that album, so I had to get it. So this is the limited edition vinyl colour, the double 180G vinyl. Here's what the back looks like. From the back, you could probably tell what pressing I got. There were like 4 colour variations. It is a gatefold, so it opens up to this, and this QR code is essentially the track list. And again, you can probably tell from the inserts what colour I got. It's like this deep, like translucent blue. This is what both pressings look like. She doesn't have all of the songs pressed on this album. It's literally like half the album. I think it's missing like quite a big chunk of it. I don't really ever listen to this one. I do purely have it just because I'm a fan of Beyonce. I can appreciate it, it's just not my favourite. Moving on, we have One Direction 4. This is my first One Direction vinyl. I really want to get Take Me Home because that is my favourite One Direction album, and Midnight Memories, but they've never pressed that, so I won't ever have that until they press it. So here's what the front looks like, and here's what the back looks like. My favourite songs, I'm gonna say 3. I'm gonna say Where Do Broken Hearts Go, between Fireproof and Night Changes, between them 2, and Stockholm Syndrome. It is a gatefold, so it does open up like this. I really love the vibes. Here's what the sleeves look like. It is just standard black pressing, so I'm not going to show you that, but here's what the sleeves look like. I think they're really cool. If I got this when I was in my prime One Direction phase, I so would have put these vinyl inserts as posters on my wall. Look at the pastel colours. It's like this was made for me. And we have Long Hair Harry, like literally winning in life. Next we have Ariana Grande. So we have Yours Truly. This is her first debut album. Super cute. Got this from HMV for literally £15. My ultimate favourite on this is The Way featuring Mac Miller. I think that song will live on forever. It's a gatefold, so it does open, and it is just a black pressing. I don't have like the 10-year anniversary edition because I know she re-released them on her web store. I have almost completed her discography. I literally, all I need is My Everything, and then I've got all of her albums on record. In sticking with Ariana Grande, I have her most recent project, which is Eternal Sunshine. This is, I think, my favourite Ariana Grande album. Dangerous Woman was my favourite, and now that this has come out, I think this is my favourite. This is the version that I got. This is the limited edition alternate cover, is it? Yeah. This hype sticker, it says limited edition alternate cover. I do know that in America that this is like a Walmart exclusive, but in the UK this is a limited edition. Yeah, I absolutely love this. I just like how it looks like a little photo booth thing. And then I like the back cover as well. My favourite songs, ultimate favourite is Supernatural. Here's how the gatefold looks. It does come with a booklet full of the credits and lyrics and stuff like that. And the pressing is very fittingly actually a translucent red. Okay, I think we're like halfway there. Next we have Camila Cabello CXOXO. This is her newest album. This is what the back looks like. This is what the gatefold looks like. I really like the vibe of this, really, really cool. And the pressing that I got, there was 3 pressing variants. And I got, can you guess? Of course, I got the pink. I got the bubblegum pink. It's a really pretty pink as well. It's beautiful and it has very, very, very slight marbling in it. Next we have Billie Eilish's recent project, Hit Me Hard and Soft. Such a good album. I am going to the Hit Me Hard and Soft tour. I'm so excited. I have seen Billie live on the Happier Than Ever tour and I'm so excited that I get to see her live again. Here's what the back cover looks like. Again, there are rumours saying this is going to be a double album. I don't want to fuel those rumours because obviously I have no clue, but we'll see. I'd say my ultimate favourite song is Birds of a Feather. I absolutely love Chiro and L'amour de ma vie. Again, we have a gatefold. Again, there were so many pressings of this, but I decided to go for this one. Everyone's asked me what the pressing name of this is. If I'm being honest, I genuinely cannot remember. It looks black, but it's not. It's like a really, really deep blue, and it's got like white subtle marbling throughout it. It looks like the bottom of the ocean, which is quite scary, but I think it matches the vibe of the album so well, especially because on the front cover she's like drowning, so I thought that this pressing just matched it really, really well. One thing I loved as well is this vinyl actually came with a sleeve. Like, I wish more vinyls actually came with the sleeves because it would save us so much more money. Okay, next we have Miley Cyrus Summer Vacation. This is a great album by her. I'm not a big Miley Cyrus listener. Obviously I loved her in Hannah Montana and when I was younger, but as she started her music career, I've liked very select songs, but never like the albums as a whole. This album was the first one that I was like, oh my god, I love this. So this is my first Miley album. I really love the like disposable camera vibe. I think it's so cool. So here's what the front cover looks like and here's the back, and this is what the gatefold looks like. I really wish I got the white pressing of this, but it's not. It is just the standard black pressing. Regardless, I love that album. Okay guys, we are getting there. Okay, let's try and speed run through this. Next I have Olivia Rodrigo Guts. This is her second, I think this is her sophomore album. What the front cover looks like, and here's the back cover. Really great album. Do I prefer this to Sour? I'm not sure. I'm very torn. I don't know if I like it better or not. Here's what the gatefold looks like. The pressing that I got, again, there were so many pressing colours, but I got the white one. And this has the hidden song Scared My Guitar. Okay, next we have Phineas Optimism. Really great album. Literally got this off eBay, brand new for £12. Banger. Really love the aesthetics and the album art of this record. Again, we got like a little mini poster in here. I'll just quickly show you. It looks really cool. That's what the sleeve looks like. Really, really cool. And then again, I got another white pressing. I have a lot of white pressings in my collection now. Next, we have the 1975 At Their Very Best live at Madison Square Garden. I saw them on their Still at Their Very Best tour. Oh my goodness. It was amazing. I took my parents with me and they absolutely loved it. My mum loves the 1975 as well as me, so she was so excited that we went and it was so good. Honestly, I can't wait for them to tour again. I'm gonna go to every single one of their tours. I've wanted to see them live for years, but I've just never had the opportunity to, where they've either come out of tickets at a time where I've needed to save money or I've had obligations. Like, every time I've wanted to see them, there's always been an obstacle. Literally this year I saw them and it was one of the best concerts ever. But I had to get the live album of this tour. Even though this isn't my exact tour, I went on this tour pretty much. It is a single jacket, but you do have the vinyl sleeves inside. Again, I think there were 2 or 3 variants that you could get. I got the clear pressing. I got this from Dirty Hits merch store, which is their record label. But I love listening to the 1975 live albums and they're so good. Absolutely love this in my collection. I want to collect all of the 1975's discography on record. Next we have The Weeknd, the Highlights album. So this is all of his best hits. I really love The Weeknd. Highlights albums always get crapped on. Like, everyone's like, no, you should get the actual albums. But I don't listen to The Weeknd enough to purchase like the full project when I only listen to like 3 songs off it. And a lot of his songs that I do love are hits. I know I'm a fake fan. I was like, this is the perfect album for me because I've literally got all my favourite songs from The Weeknd on one record without having to buy like 5 albums, however many he has. This is what the back cover looks like. Here is the gatefold, and it essentially has a track list inside. So, oh my gosh, my favourites: Save Your Tears, In Your Eyes, I Feel It Coming. I think I Feel It Coming is my ultimate favourite. Die For You, Love Me Hard of Ariana Grande is so good. Yeah, really great bangers on this. These are literally just black as well as the pressing. Next we have an underrated king. I mean, he is getting hype, but you know, I think he should get more hype. This is Steven Sanchez, Angel Face, his debut album. Honestly, this album on record is stunning. Right, you know what was actually really painful? The night that I saw 975, Steven Sanchez was also performing in London. These two are performing the same night in London, and I had to choose between these two who to see live. I chose 975 because I've been a fan of them for a long time now. I wanted to see them for years, but I was so gutted that he was performing the same night. Otherwise I so would have got tickets. This album is beautiful. Absolutely love it, and it sounds so great on vinyl as well. It does come with a big fold out poster, but the pressing is an opaque red, which is very fitting for the vibes of the album. Like, I really appreciate this colour matching and this colour coordination with the blue and the red. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, guys, how long have I been filming for? I've been filming for an hour. Oh my god, I thought I was going through these quickly. I've had to take my hair out again. My claw's falling out. Like, oh my god, I'm a mess. Honestly, how many hairstyles have I had in this video? Literally. I've put it up now because it looks too crazy to be down, so we're just going to deal with this for now. Next, we have Melanie Martinez, Cry Baby. Do I really need to say much about this album? Everyone knows how good this album is. Here's what the front looks like, and here's what the back looks like. I'd say my favourites: Carousel, Training Wheels, Pity Party, Tag You're It, and Cry Baby. They're my favourite. Here's what the gatefold looks like. A really creepy, sadistic drawing. Aesthetics are great. Like, Melanie Martinez has really narrowed down on her aesthetic, and I think it's so cool. Pressing is the standard black. I unfortunately don't have like the exclusive pink and blue pressing or anything. Next we have Anti by Rihanna. Honestly, this was so hard to get a hold of. I struggled to find this for the longest time. Again, literally never in sight at record stores. I actually got this for such a good price. I got this for £40. That sounds like a lot. It is a lot for a record, but when the retail price, this is like £70-80. Like, I went in HMV recently and I saw this in there again, and they've upped the price to £80. So I bought this when it was £40, so I was pretty happy about that. And it is like a trifold. Opens up like this. It does have posters of Rihanna in here, but I don't think I can show them on YouTube without getting demonetized. Unfortunately, it is just a standard black pressing, so I'm not going to show you the pressings. Unfortunately, it's not the red one as much as I'd like it to be. The vibes are so cool, and this album is sick. I think my favorites from this album are Love on the Brain and Kiss It Better. Next, we have Cigarettes After Sex. This is the Cry EP. I think this is an EP. I'm pretty sure it is. Yeah, I've got this for like a free for £55 from HMV. Really like casual, easy listening album. Great if you're like winding down for the evening. Cigarettes After Sex are a really like cool chill band. Really like them. Comes with this little insert which has lyrics to the songs, and then it just has the little album cover, so you could use this as a poster if you wanted to. The pressing is just standard black. Next we have the Arctic Monkeys Unplugged. This is actually a bootleg. This is my first bootleg record. I bought this in Camden Market in London. Literally got it for £14, as you can see. Yes, this is essentially Arctic Monkeys live album, but it's not officially released, so it is a bootleg. Here's what the back looks like. I really like the front cover as well. Whoever like created this, like, props to you, because I really love the like design of this. But the pressing is really cool. It's like a gold splatter. I think it's a gold splatter. I mean, it looks a bit like puke, I can't lie. The colour is kind of pukey, but the thought was there. They tried to make it like a gold pressing, but it looks a bit green. This looks like Shrek green, actually. And now that I'm looking at it more, I get what they were going for, but I just don't think it was executed correctly. But you know what? I appreciate it more to just a standard black pressing. So props to you. Whoever made this, well done. I've literally just insulted the colour of it, and I'm like, well done. 6 left. Next we have Madison Beer. This is, what's this called? Science Between Songs. Oh my god, my brain is bamboozled, honestly. Great album. I absolutely love Madison Beer. Her music is so good, and she's very underrated, I feel. Here's what the inner sleeve looks like, and can you guess what pressing? white. But mind you, the white pressing with the album aesthetics goes very, very well. But yeah, really great album. Next we have Niall Horan The Show. This is my first Niall vinyl. This is my favourite album by him. It is so, so good. One, love the aesthetics, love the retro vibe, but the songs are just so, so good. I do have just the classic original pressing. I know there's loads of different variants, and I actually do prefer one of the other covers, but again, like, I don't feel I need to variant collect, so I'm just stuck with this one. But obviously here's what the front looks like, here's what the back looks like, here's what the sleeve looks like, very simple, and the pressing is just black. I've seen the tri-coloured pressing, which was like the Spotify release one, and it looked so cool. Okay, next we have Sigrid Sucker Punch. This is a picture disc. I had got this off of, was it Depop or Vintage? I can't remember, one of the two. I got this for £9. £9 I bought this for, and this picture disc is being resold for like £70, which is crazy. Here's how the picture disc looks, really, really cool. Essentially just got the album cover. You see, I wish that my Beauty and the Beast and Lady and the Tramp picture disc came in a sleeve like this. Then it would be perfect, but like, because they come in that horrible plastic one, I'm like, ugh. Here's what the back looks like, and my favourite songs are Sucker Punch, Mine Right Now, Strangers, Don't Feel Like Crying, and Don't Kill My Vibe. Okay, we have three left. Let's do this. We have Elvis 40 Greatest Tracks, and including 18 #1 hits. I watched the Elvis movie recently, really liked it, so I got this in Camden Market for £5. This is an original pressing, so hence why it looks old. But yeah, it just has a bunch of Elvis's best singles. Can't Help Falling in Love with You is probably my ultimate favourite. And Suspicious Minds. Love Suspicious Minds. The gatefold. To be honest with how old this is, it's very good condition. And this is what the gatefold looked like. This one is so random. I purely got this because it's got the Eiffel Tower on it, and I've been to Paris like twice by the time you're watching this video. It's Mantovani. I was about to say Mavarotti. Mantovani in Paris. I got this from a charity shop for literally 50p. I purely got it. I don't know who this man is. I've never listened to this, but I purely got it because it's got Paris on it. And I love Paris, so yeah. And then last but not least for this vinyl collection update, we have ABBA Greatest Hits Vol 2. Again, I got this from the same shop in Camden Market that I got the Elvis and Arctic Monkeys pressing. This was £8, and it's just their Greatest Hits Vol 2. I do want to get their other albums, I just haven't gotten around to it yet. They've got all the classics: Gimme Gimme Gimme, Knowing Me Knowing You, Take a Chance on Me, Money Money Money, Angel Eyes, Dancing Queen. I love all of those songs, so good. And it is a gatefold, so it does open up like this. I think the pressing is just standard black. That's what the sleeve looks like, by the way. Oh my goodness. We are done. Wow, that is probably the biggest vinyl collection update I will ever do on my channel. I'm never going to let it get this bad again. I'm going to definitely do an updated vinyl collection sooner next time, because that was way too many to go through. I honestly don't know how long this video is going to be. Like, is this going to be 40 minutes? Is it going to be 15 minutes? I don't know. Depends how much I edit out. This was long, but I'm really happy that I've done it. Hopefully you guys are happy about the updated vinyl collection. If there's any albums you think I should give a listen and potentially purchase on vinyl, let me know in the comment section down below. I'm always looking out for new music to listen to and vinyls to purchase. Let me know which album you love the most out of the records that I showed you in this video today. I don't want to keep this outro too long either, because this is probably a really long video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time with a brand new one. Bye!